Hey, it's good to see you. Have you got a minute?
Sorry, I'm just checking out the spread. My girl said WWE catering was no joke. Once my gym bag is loaded with turkey wraps, I'm gonna bounce.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. And as silly as those unified tag titles were, they did seem to get under their skin.
The unified tag titles? Silly? Oh, I'm glad my partner is over on SmackDown so she doesn't have to hear this. Now, while I've got you, I want to pitch you a brand new, completely original idea. The Unison Tag Team titles. Huh?
No.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like the threat they think they are is the wrong move. Show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus. That's how we break them.
So, are you saying you want a match with Priest? Because I'm sure he'd be willing to show up for a fight.
Eventually, but not yet. Let's make JD McDonough look like a clown first. That shouldn't be hard.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and trons around here?
It's JD McDonough, but with some new music.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonough.
Look at JD trying to play this cool. He's attempting to strut his way to the ring, but it sounds like he should be heading to a three-ring circus.
Good one, Saxton. Whoever pulled this one off's earning some major points in my book. But we'll see if this throws McDonough off his game or lights a fire under him.
And now a man who's no stranger to bending the rules for a laugh.
And his opponent from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 155 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Neil.
You can almost make out a slight smirk as he makes his way down the ramp. If he's behind JD's musical mishap, he's certainly enjoying the moment.
And why wouldn't he, Corey? These are classic mind games. And if he's the one behind them, he should enjoy this. At least until the match starts.
Let's see if he's still laughing after the bell rings.
Despite the unexpected soundtrack to start things off, it's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last and laughing loudest are two very different things.
Big move followed up with a pin attempt.
Too early in the match to end it.
Kick to the gut.
And a fresh delivery of sliced bread.
Great reaction from JD.
All the way up for a suplex. No, 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 no. Wiggles free.
Into a chop block. Clothesline.
Evades the attack.
He counters with a great reversal.
Scooping up their opponent and a hard slam down.
That hit wiped the sadistic smile off McDonough's face.
No cause for concern on his part. It's still early. Vicious! You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Ripcord. Oh my goodness. Nasty line.
And now propped up in the corner.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Oh my! Fought off with an elbow.
Boom! Read that one.
Kick to the gut of their opponent. That's a hook jump and a nasty Northern Lights bomb. Ooh. Got the head scissors cinched in, and here come the elbows.
Oof. Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
JD's got to find his spot and take advantage.
From the outside, that was awesome. And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch. Hoisted up on their shoulders into a Death Valley driver.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. Hoping that was enough, was it? Digging deep for a kick out.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
McDonough wasting no motion on the counter. Wow, what a kick. Bang to the neck. And he's refusing to hit the brakes.
This is the kind of intensity he wants to bring all night. Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT.
And he's got to be, and he might have him here.
Is this it?
Kicks out.
How?
And he retaliates.
JD managing to get some control back now.
McDonough hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Oh, my God.
Capitalizing on JD's mistake.
Jumping complete shot.
Face first. Is that all she wrote for McDonough?
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Neil.
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too. You're gonna need it.
Here's the ever-smiling Joker, unfazed even with rumors of a mutiny invasion swirling tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 155 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Neil.
It's almost unnerving how calm he looks, especially with the looming threat of mutiny tonight.
Well, Saxton, when you see life as one big joke, nothing seems too serious. Not even an impending invasion. For him, it's just part of the show.
With tensions high, let's turn our focus to the action in the ring.
Dirty Dom is on the premises.
I thought snitches get stitches, Corey.
I'm not ratting on Dom. I'm telling the lawmen to watch their backs.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
I hate this kid. He always finds a new low to sink to.
Yeah, you have a point there, Michael. Dominic Mysterio is always proving to be a weasel at every turn. Has seemingly no redeeming qualities.
No, Saxton. You need to cut Dom a little slack. He's had it rough since his time in the clink, and he could use your support.
Support? This piece of human trash deserves everything coming to him.
Ha! Well, only if what's coming to him is chicken tendies and even more title reigns.
Oh, my gosh. Corey's just as delusional as Dom.
Dominic Mysterio is a true workhorse in WWE. The first man to ever main event Raw, SmackDown, and NXT in the same week.
Could stand to focus more on his in-ring and less on his love life and personal issues.
Dom's an excellent multitasker. He can juggle it all. That should be celebrated.
As this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they'd consider me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential.
Dominic gets the better there.
Countering each other again and again. Boom! Their opponent is down and in bad shape, but that's not stopping them. Uranagi!
Kick down low.
Slice bread! And that might shake Mysterio's focus.
I don't think he's going to give up so easily, though. Hard slam down.
I don't know if Dominic can withstand much more of this.
Dominic needs to reassert himself back in this match.
And saw what was coming there.
He's finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Prime opportunity now for Dominic to get some separation and gather himself. What a striking combination. Down you go.
We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT Mutiny Invasion we were warned about. Hey, pay attention!
Fallon Henley and JD McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
They're trying to get in that door.
His hand is stuck.
I think there's glue on the door handle.
Fallon Henley's seen enough.
That did not go as planned.
Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here.
Taken out by some kind of tripwire.
That'll hurt.
And down comes a barrage of ladders.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrified?
A shocking turn of events.
Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing is everything. And tonight, the timing was impeccably disastrous.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off Mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth!
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
And here he is, our ringleader of tomfoolery.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 155 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Neil.
He's been talking a big game and outsmarting Mutiny. Tonight he faces Damian Priest to prove he's as tough as he talks.
Exactly, Corey. He's ready to use this no DQ match to show that some folks fit better in a clown car than a wrestling ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up. This no DQ circus is about to begin.
The punishment has arrived.
And Priest is more than happy to utilize brute force to get what he wants.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Priest is bristling with confidence as always. Damian doesn't think there's anyone who could truly stand up to him.
A Money in the Bank winner, multiple championship reigns. Priest's resume does speak for itself.
And it says, I am to be feared.
The unbridled power of Damian Priest is about to be unleashed.
Well, hopefully his competition's prepared for what's about to come.
For several weeks now, our resident prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble and setting the stage for tonight's no disqualification match.
He's looking to turn embarrassment into an art form. But will Damian Priest just be another one of his punchlines, or will he flip the script?
Priest has arrived not just to fight, but to reclaim his dignity. This clash has been building, and tonight we'll see if he can turn the tables on the master of mockery.
Wrist clutch applied, and this is just next level brutality. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind.
Hang on, is that Don't the Clowns music?
Looks like Priest's problems are ballooning.
Doug's in the ring.
And making his presence felt.
This is the kind of underhanded shenanigans you expect from him.
He's got him down for the pin here. He kicks out instantly.
At this point of the match, I'm not surprised. Shows great wherewithal there.
Arm trap. Burying knees into the body.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. He's able to reverse it.
Kick to the gut of their opponent. As I'm hooked up in a nasty Northern Lights bomb.
And now heading back inside the ring. He puts him into the corner.
Taking a nasty hit from a flying chair.
Coast to coast! No matter how many times I've seen it, I'm always in awe.
And he now slides back into the ring. Man.
And he's able to fight Priest off.
Big boot!
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
And with a weapon in hand, the stakes just got dramatically raised in this match.
Oh! With the counter.
Kick down low.
Sliced bread.
Oh, man.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is just turning into a savage display of violence. Priest able to adapt.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Forearm. And Priest not quite having the energy to prevent that one.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
Catches the kick.
Into an atomic drop.
And Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, Priest needs to shift wherever his focus is over to the task at hand.
Ooh, he saw it coming.
He wastes no time dodging the attack. In position. He's painting a bullseye on him. Ooh. Oh, ouch. Oh, and this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
He's got a weapon now, and he knows how to use it. Boom! Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Now this is just overkill. This is just unnecessary. This is no way to treat any human being.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Look at the positioning and the impact.
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
Two. Stopping the Rip's count at two.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Taking this match to the outside. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Okay, this could be too much. A sledgehammer? Really?
And Priest is being controlled here.
Yeah, now Priest has to fight against the momentum against him.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Gets the reversal. What a counter. Wards off that offense from Priest.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Oh! Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. And Priest with the wherewithal to counter. Reversal. And that
Jumping complete shot. It's first. Did that finish Priest off?
victory.
Here's your winner, Neil.
And with a flourish of clown-themed weapons, he secured the win. You got to admit, his theatrics were perfectly executed tonight.
Absolutely, Corey. He not only brought the tricks, but he used every one to his advantage.
Giant hammers, a clown shoe, booby traps. You know, in the future, maybe let's talk things through first.
No way. You would have just said no. I wanted to have a little fun.
I just want to be in the loop. And for the record, I like fun as much as the next guy.
I don't think that's true.
But it wasn't just fun, it was a statement. I talked to Dominic Mysterio. He was 100% gearing up to join Mutiny. But after what you pulled off, he's staying put. And I bet he's not the only one.
Who can resist joining the side with the best pranks?
Bailey and KO are dealing with a lot of heat right now. The ranks are starting to question their leadership. I'm sure of it.
Good. We need that doubt to spread. Every crack we can make in their armor is another step towards taking back control.
And if we can crack people up while cracking Mutiny's armor, that's a win-win.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity Champs, ready to show no mercy to their mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity Champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bayley. And their opponents, Miss Number 1, Kelly, and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley out of their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Hurricanrana! Beautiful. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Right to the gut.
Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus. Just ruthless. Now's not the time to worry about rules. Now you know you're in a fight with a champion that will do whatever it takes to win.
What a display of strength here. The challenger taking some minor damage.
He's still relatively fresh, but it wouldn't hurt him to tag out sooner than later.
Uncorked a big punch.
Lexus avoids the attack. Clothesline! Oh, that'll leave a mark. He gets out of the way.
Oh, what an axe handle. Foot in the corner now.
Oh, what a forearm.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Boom!
Getting the tag. Could be the momentum swing they need.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy looking like an idiot making booby traps to stop mutiny invasions, who do you think started the rumors that it was causing dissension in the mutiny locker room? Yeah, that was me. Who do you think put the mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from Punk must have been a real wake-up call. Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it coming.
And you did?
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
I'm mostly monitoring their socials, looking for cracks and gathering actionable intel. I want to figure out their vulnerabilities and then try to figure out how to strike.
I like that. I think I know where to look first. They've pulled too many of our people over, but I know somebody we should pull back. We could increase our numbers and destabilize theirs. It's a win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny and CM Punk who won't see it coming. So, who'd you have in mind?
Tiffany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's plans for Survivor Series.
Absolutely, Charlotte. You're in. If you can turn Tiff, that could be the game changer we need.
My thoughts exactly.
Charlotte, thanks for reaching out. I'm guessing this means Mutiny is gaining another top superstar?
Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not joining Mutiny. I'm here to pull you out of it. It's not too late to change course and be on the right side of things.
Pull me out? Why would I want out? Mutiny is shaking things up, Charlotte. I'm exactly where I should be.
At what cost, though? I've watched you rise. You've always had the potential to lead, not follow. Remember why you got into wrestling. Was it to follow someone else's orders?
It's not like that. Punk and Bayley, they're not just leading us. They're empowering us, inspiring us.
You once told me that I inspired you. Not only to get into wrestling, but to make a mark, not just to blend in. Don't lose that vision, Tiffany. Don't let Mutiny's clouded dreams overshadow your aspirations.
You did inspire me, but that was a long time ago. Maybe I'm not the same person I was then.
Or maybe you've just forgotten what you came here to do. Watch my match on SmackDown next week. It might just remind you.
We'll see.
Bringing us nobility and nostalgia, Charlotte Flair.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
You gotta love the throwback, Corey. This is like stepping into a time machine.
Absolutely, Saxton. Destination May 29th, 2014. NXT TakeOver Women's Championship. You've got to bet we're getting another classic here tonight.
Let's see if history repeats itself or if history will be made. From dungeon to diva to an all-time great.
And her opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
A third-generation star who at times has carried the women's division on her shoulders.
To that point, Natalya has won more matches than any other woman in WWE history.
The Queen of Hearts spans eras, and her boat status is forever.
Natalya is always refining her arsenal. She's more dangerous than ever. You gotta wonder if this match is just a trip down memory lane, or is there something more at play here?
Knowing Charlotte, there's a strategy behind everything she does. I can't imagine this match is just for nostalgia's sake.
Well, whatever the reason, I'm loving this throwback rematch. I feel like a kid again.
Weren't you like 30 in 2014?
32.
Oh, solid form.
And Natalya dodges there and into the collar and elbow.
Slips out of the hold and applies a rear waistlock. Staying attached and moves nicely into a tight headlock.
Solid punch.
Ooh! Catches a punch.
Looking to turn this around, and there it is, into a headlock. Makes a move and applies a wrist lock.
Oof. What a shot.
She's looking a little drained now.
Yeah, Charlotte was really showing off her unmatched skill. Escapes the hold, now into a hammerlock.
Transitioning out of the hold and into the armbar here.
Methodically targeting the arm.
Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys.
Ooh! Wrenching away on the arm there.
Well-executed arm drag. Goes right for the takedown. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Charlotte maintaining a ruthless attack.
Flair is making the opposition bow down.
And Flair gets that turned back on her.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
And she reversed it. Stepping through. He's turning on the bellies.
The shot.
Oh, reversal. Oh, got herself out of it.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh.
On the ropes, has to let go of the hold now. She has no idea where she is right now, and it is about to get worse.
Momentum is clearly against Natalya now.
I don't know if Natalya can withstand this. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Oh, knee! Lights out.
Natalya making the climb. From the top. Natalya with the cover. Shoulder shoulders up before two.
Her iron will on display for the world to see. A little insult to your injury.
She's looking winded now.
This late in the match, though, I don't know what else you'd expect. Sure, perfect takedown. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection.
Bow to the crown. It's over.
She wins! She wins!
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
History repeats itself as Charlotte Flair brought back the wardrobe, the finisher, and the victory.
There's more than just nostalgia here. Charlotte just reminded everyone not only of what she's done, but of why she is still one of the greatest of all time.
Tonight was a reminder of what passion and dedication look like. And that match wasn't just another random fight. Our throwback gear and my vintage moves were no accident. It was a message intended for an audience of one. Tiffany Stratton, I hope you were watching closely. That match, that fire you saw, that's why I'm at the top of this business. And it's why you got into the ring, inspired by people like me. But here's the real talk. You shouldn't be living in someone else's shadow, like CM Punk and Bayley want. You're not meant to be just a piece in their game. You belong somewhere you can truly be inspired, where you can unlock the potential you've always had, not with people who dictate your path, but someone who supports your journey. It's your time, Tiffany. And it's time to chart your own path. Remember why you started. Remember what drove you to step into the ring. It's not too late to make a choice that defines your legacy. Make it count.
So, do we need to talk about a plan B?
No. I'm making headway. Slowly. We'll get through to Tiffany eventually.
You sure? Sometimes no amount of strategy can turn a lost cause. Be ready to pivot.
I'm aware of the risks. But I'm not backing down. This isn't just about rescuing Tiffany. It's about proving there's a different way to lead.
I get it, but I've also seen things not go according to plan. Like, you know, draft night. If this doesn't work, our options are limited with Survivor Series looming. We can't afford a setback now.
Then it's a good thing I'm not going to fail.
All right then. Make sure to bring that determination against Bayley. She won't know what hit her.
Yes, she will. Me.
The Queen bringing back another throwback look.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte going back to her vast wardrobe closet for a throwback look that's sure to bring back memories for everyone, especially Tiffany Stratton.
Well, she's going to need more than memories. That gear brought her luck against Bayley in 2017, and she's hoping for a repeat here tonight.
It's time for Charlotte to face the heart of Mutiny.
That's not Bayley. It's Shayna Baszler.
And her opponent, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
Bayley said Charlotte was going to face the so-called heart of Mutiny. I guess we all assumed she meant herself.
Another bait and switch by Bayley and Mutiny. Are we honestly surprised at this point?
Let's see how Charlotte handles this last-minute surprise.
We come to expect underhanded tactics from Mutiny, but Bayley running away from a match? This is a new low.
In her defense, Bayley never explicitly said it would be her, Saxton. Whether that's strategy or fear, well, that's anyone's guess.
Charlotte doesn't have time to worry about that now as Shayna Baszler, the apparent heart of Mutiny, has bad intentions.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Forward smash! Look at this. Picture perfect backbreaker. Scoop slam! Man! Knife edge chop! Scoop slam! She might need to regroup.
The time is on her side. This match ain't even close to over.
An onslaught of offense from Flair.
Charlotte's really turning it up, that's for sure. Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down. Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
She releases the pin. An interesting strategy.
Oh my God, what an elbow.
Maybe not, maybe not. Get the shoulders up.
Still too early in this match. Vicious boot by Charlotte.
Shayna Baszler's defense is being whittled down.
Tough night so far for Shayna Baszler.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine. Down with a face buster.
Boom.
Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent. Spear by the Queen. Charlotte proving the intimidation factor is more than just hype.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and natural selection. Hazardous situation for Shayna.
Looking for the pin. Oh, and she picked up a monumental win.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair overcame the odds, the mind games, and Shayna Baszler. While Charlotte is the winner, the biggest loser might just be Bayley.
That's right, Saxton, because for at least one night, the so-called heart of mutiny beats no more.
Charlotte? Oh, so you can show up here, but not for your matches?
Never said I was the one who'd be facing you. Maybe you need to read your messages more carefully next time, Charlotte.
Whatever, Bayley. I thought you were coming alone, Tiffany.
Bayley wanted to come too.
And why wouldn't I? We're more than just a team. We're family. Tiffany knows she belongs by my side.
More like safely under your thumb. Remember, Tiffany, real growth happens when you step out on your own, not when you're overshadowed by someone else.
You mean step out and follow you? You're not looking for her independence, Charlotte. You just want her under your wing because you know her potential for Team WWE.
I'm just reminding Tiffany of who inspired her to be here in the first place. It's not about control. It's about rekindling that spark. Seems like you're scared she might remember her own strength. Or see how little you really have.
Charlotte, I'll face you any day, any place.
Then why did you send Shayna to face her last time?
I was delegating responsibility, but Shayna didn't get the job done. So now I'll step up and show you what true leadership is about. Let's do it on Mutiny turf this week.
Fine with me. It's about time Tiffany saw firsthand what real leadership is. Not just directives, but inspiring action. Maybe she'll see why she admired what I stand for.
What she'll see is me exposing you as a fraud. And she'll see it from the best seat in the house, as a special guest referee.
Okay.
Tiffany, when you're out there calling the shots, just give me a fair chance to show what I can do. I'll show you one wrestler to idolize and one to despise.
Tiffany Stratton is here as our special guest referee.
The following is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Tiffany Stratton.
Tonight, Tiffy time means it's time for her to officiate this match. But do we really think she's going to be impartial?
Oh, with Bayley involved, I'd say that's highly unlikely. She's going to have Stratton do whatever it takes to make sure she comes out on top.
Let's see how Stratton calls this match.
Charlotte Flair steps into NXT in royal purple.
And the participants, first from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
We finally get the match we were supposed to see last week as Charlotte will get her hands on Bayley.
And she'll do it wearing another classic outfit from her vast collection. Her wardrobe catalog is longer than a list of victories.
Charlotte and Bayley finally face off with Tiffany Stratton officiating. Bayley wants to make an example of this woman. She needs to do everything she can to stop that.
She needs to be the absolute best version of herself here tonight.
The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Bayley has worked her entire life for this, and whether you like her or not, she is always true to herself.
Bayley had a vision and made it happen. Survived so many ups and downs.
Bayley has something special inside that drives her and has made her one of the greatest in history. A true student of the game, Bayley can flex on you in so many ways.
A tremendous strategist with an amazing will to win. A woman whose career has represented a crucial change in women's wrestling.
You know, I'm glad to see you're finally seeing the light about the role model.
Charlotte sending a message that she's got more than one score to settle as she comes here into NXT wearing the same gear from her match against Bayley at Clash of Champions 2019.
Bayley won that match by using an exposed turnbuckle, and I doubt she's going to get a more favorable referee with Mutiny's own Tiffany Stratton donning the stripes.
Tiffany grew up idolizing Charlotte Flair. I've got to believe she'll call this one straight.
Look at that counter from Bayley.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Ooh, bullseye!
A reversal. Well scouted. And Bayley never saw that coming. The usually prepared Bayley didn't look like she was expecting that move.
She knows this is only the beginning, that there's more to come.
Scoop slam.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
Sent right into the corner.
Beautiful dragon screw takedown. Seamless transition into the leg lock.
Tap! Tap!
And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
Yeah, Charlotte's unrelenting and making Bayley absolutely suffer for it.
Bayley managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
If Bayley was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it. Snapping the neck.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
The Queen strikes with the big boot.
Knife edge chop.
Oh my God! Charlotte able to see her clear.
She had that scouted.
Elbow drop, big time.
Reverse back elbow.
So precise.
The Queen is looking to put this thing away.
Figure four locked in. She's got a bridge, Corey.
Figure eight on the way.
Submission locked in. Could this be it? Are we going to see a tap out? And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
Charlotte setting her up for the figure eight. This could be it for Bayley right here in the heart of Mutiny.
No.
Bayley's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial.
The deck does not look as stacked as Bayley had hoped. Charlotte's down.
So much for neutrality, Saxton.
Bayley's taking advantage.
A quick
just when it seemed like Tiffany was going to uphold the integrity of this match.
That's the influence of Mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now Tiffy time means winning time for Bayley.
Look at Stratton's face. She knows she crossed the line.
And that's exactly what Bayley wanted her to do.
A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffany Stratton.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bayley was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs. A strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bayley needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let's you and me take this to SmackDown. A stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me? Facing off? I'll be there.
Tiffany Stratton getting a warm welcome from this home crowd.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
After the way last week's match ended, I don't think anyone expected a show of sportsmanship like we're seeing here tonight.
Well, with the lengths Charlotte went to bring Tiffany back from the dark side, I never lost hope, Corey.
Redemption and new beginnings are in the air as this contest is about to begin.
We are about to bear witness to the Queen.
Listen, here is a truly generational talent. There's no doubt about that.
And her opponent, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Talk about a superstar who knows the path to success around these parts.
A woman who personifies the word superstar.
Some might call her the alpha female in WWE. The opportunity.
Charlotte Flair was born and bred for the bright lights of WWE.
A Grand Slam champion who has the most women's titles in history.
Charlotte Flair, truly the standard of sports entertainment. Charlotte just has this unbelievable mix of strength, speed, and athleticism.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. Once Flair takes her opponents to school, it's usually over.
We've seen Charlotte is just obsessed with championship gold and cementing her legacy.
And that is why she is the top name in the game. Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few licks on Tiffany after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty. Precision strikes.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Oh my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Placing her in the corner.
Well scouted by Charlotte.
Post kick finds it. Wow.
It looks like Stratton didn't quite expect that.
The Queen came into this match with the express purpose of putting a beating on a peasant, and that was a step closer to it.
Charlotte is looking unstoppable now.
Charlotte displaying all of her ability.
Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
Ah, shin breaker. Ah, stomps to the legs.
Oh, looking to cripple the leg. Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Evasive maneuvering there. Lighten up the chest, and now straight to the knee.
Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on.
Hooked up.
Shin breaker. Tiffany is being taken full advantage of now.
Stratton's got to find a way to defend herself.
Goes into the corner.
Ah, dragon screw. Right into a leg lock.
And now you have to protect that leg from further harm. You can't finish a match on one good leg alone.
Textbook scoop slam.
She's just taken so much damage to this point.
She's really taking a beating tonight. I don't think she's got much left.
Ah, stopping the leg.
Just nasty.
Oof. Charlotte's keeping the pressure on.
Charlotte exhibiting that genetic superiority. Nice scoop slam.
She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes.
As it was damaging, Flair with absolute cruel intentions.
Charlotte's eyes tracking, measuring her up.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
The Queen has this wrapped up.
Shoulders are down. A kick out. I don't believe it.
Escaping that pin must have taken almost everything she's got.
Well worth it. Look how frustrated her opponent is.
That did not work out in Charlotte's favor. Can she turn to something else in her arsenal to finish things? Tiffany looking for the high-risk move.
Up high.
All the way down to the floor.
This can't be good. They just missed wildly.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward.
Stratton is now under pressure.
Tiffany's toughness needs to kick in here.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope. Neckbreaker.
The crowd is behind Charlotte, and she knows it.
Oh, God. Got the underhook.
Bang! Backbreaker.
And that's a stiff shot to the body.
And she's returning fire.
Now Stratton looking for some momentum.
She's trying to get her bearings back now. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
A ferocious attack put on here by Flair.
The Queen is holding the leverage in this match.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Taken down with a body slam.
Oh.
Ooh. And the focus.
Oh, no. She could be. Figure 4 locked in. Charlotte gonna look for the bridge.
There it is.
Figure 8 locked in deep.
Nowhere for her opponent to go.
It's over. She just couldn't fight it any longer.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair showed why she's the queen of WWE, welcoming Tiffany back with a hard-fought victory.
This was a match of mutual respect, with Charlotte riding yet another chapter in her acclaimed career.
That match was a blast, Charlotte. It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it, considering it didn't go your way this time.
Guess I can still learn a few things.
Don't sell yourself short. I bet if you didn't feel guilty about laying me out last week, you'd have definitely come out on top.
Maybe. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you, afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because Mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Exactly. And it is your time. Not just to step away, but to even fight back. If you want to.
Yeah, I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?
Well, I had forgotten how amazing those outfits were, Charlotte. Do you keep a wardrobe person on retainer?
Actually, I'd love their number. I'm thinking of getting myself one of those purple ones, for when I'm feeling a little extra.
I'm not sure you could pull it off, but I'd like to see that.
Me too. Seriously, though, convincing Tiffany to leave Mutiny and join us, that's huge.
They thought they had someone special in Tiff. But they're gonna find out that they just lost someone irreplaceable.
We're happy to have her on board. She's a game changer. Not to mention you too, of course.
It is great. But are we just gonna sit around and celebrate, or are we gonna talk about how we get ready for Survivor Series? What's the plan?
I'm heading over to Raw to get us one more ally.
Good idea. We can use all the help we can get. Just make sure whoever you find is worthy.
I'll do my best to get someone who makes us all look as good as you do.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
Punk's just wrong. I mean, the only thing I could see Big E being the architect of is a stack of pancakes. But was it the insult to WWE or just the bruised ego that got you triggered?
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I sure wouldn't mind seeing that personal fire turn into something we could all use to burn Mutiny down at Survivor Series.
Perfect. I'll head to NXT to turn up the heat. I want Punk to know that I'm the architect of Mutiny's collapse.
I'll be watching.
Well, if it isn't the NXT Mutiny Welcoming Committee. Where's my gift basket, KO?
What are you doing here, Seth? This isn't gonna turn out well for you.
Relax. I just thought Mutiny could use a history lesson. I'm the first ever NXT champion. I even have my original championship belt to prove it.
That old thing. We've moved on, Seth. Clinging to the past doesn't change where NXT is headed now.
It's not about clinging to the past. It's about setting things right. Mutiny might be trying to rewrite history, but this belt and what I built here can't be erased. I started this brand, and if necessary, I can end what Punk's turned it into.
End it? We're already way more than you can handle, and we're getting stronger every day.
Stronger? No. Bigger? Yes. Mutiny's bloated. But I'm not worried about the extra bulk you've added. It's the quality that counts, and Mutiny is sorely lacking.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure Punk would be more than happy to let you take on our current NXT champion, Trick Williams. The new and improved versus the old and removed.
Cute. But why stop there? See, Mutiny thinks small. I think big. Me against Trick. Both of our championships suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
Fine, but you just made a huge mistake.
Did I, Kev? Or maybe you did. Because now I will climb that ladder and remind everyone about the real NXT that I built.
It's a homecoming for NXT original Seth Rollins.
Seth's bringing more than just nostalgia tonight. The original NXT Championship represents his roots, and he's here to prove the tree he planted in NXT is still standing strong.
And what a statement it would make to reclaim glory on the same ground where he first made his mark. This isn't a title match. It's a battle for legacy.
Ladders are set. The belts hang above. The battle for NXT history is on.
Trick is about to do some whooping.
Man who's been a North American champion and NXT champion.
And still only getting started. The sky is the limit for Trick Williams.
Williams is ready to prove that he's the greatest.
Yeah, it's put up or shut up time. And we're underway in a ladder match for 2 belts and a control over the history of NXT.
Seth needs to prove that you can't just rewrite the record books without a fight. Trick Williams might be Punk's vision for NXT, but Rollins is poised to show that he is not easily forgotten.
It's a clash of eras, Corey. Past versus present to shape the future. Tonight, redefine NXT's trajectory.
Rollins just a step too slow.
And gets sent right into the corner. Pow! Right in the kisser. Didn't see it coming.
Slap blade!
Nicely done.
Launching himself in the ropes. And Williams got taken to task right there.
Seth possibly testing the limits of his opposition.
Crucial moment.
A knee of the Revolution style by Rollins.
Trick getting worked on right now.
And Rollins is on a roll, gentlemen.
Super kick!
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
He'll take things into the ring.
The steel ladder being used as a weapon.
Oh, no. That's what a killer instinct looks like.
Amazing sequence from Rollins.
Trick is getting the window shut at every opportunity.
Whoa, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
The champ is down, and Seth's got a clear opportunity.
He's gonna do it.
He's climbing the ladder.
It's CM Punk. Where the hell did he come from?
And he's got handcuffs.
Punk wasn't content to just stand by and watch.
To borrow a phrase, business just picked up.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh, the architect is handcuffed to that ladder. He has no chance to win this match now.
Punk had a plan for this match all along.
This is hard to watch.
If Seth came down here to Mutiny's home base looking for a fair fight, he's a fool.
A fool who can only look on helplessly as Trick Williams is about to walk away with Seth Rollins' original NXT championship.
I can't believe this.
And there it is. Trick Williams has grabbed the belts in a match where Rollins was outnumbered.
This isn't a victory to be proud of.
The record books won't show how, only who. And tonight, it was all NXT champion Trick Williams.
This is a sad night for the history of NXT.
Let me talk to you, Seth. Look at you, walking back in here to Raw with nothing but a story to tell. You're lucky all you lost was your old belt down there in NXT.
It's not just about the belt. Mutiny is running wild, and nobody's stopping them. They're tearing apart everything I built.
Hey, you know, you're not the only one with fond memories of NXT, man. Everything I've achieved, it basically started there. And I get it, man, it's tough watching Mutiny destroy everything like they are.
Especially when the board seems more than happy to wait until Survivor Series and hope for the best.
Right? It's like they're a bunch of dummies just watching a ship sink and hoping it'll suddenly start floating by itself.
I'm not willing to let this place and my legacy disappear.
Well, charging in head first didn't exactly pan out last time, did it? Maybe you need a new strategy. And some help.
Maybe I do.
Let's make sure you understand that I'm telling you the man they call the Megastar's willing to have your back in this fight, right?
Yes.
All right, good. And don't you mean... yeah?
I mean, yes. But let's do it.
Okay, then let's show Mutiny whose game this is.
Seth Rollins and LA Knight, an unlikely duo we did not see coming.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 458 pounds, the team of Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
I love this pairing. Rollins' technical skill and LA Knight's charisma. This could be the next tag team power pairing if they gel right.
That's a big if, Saxton. Both these two are alpha personalities. If they're not on the same page, there's going to be more clash than cooperation.
Let's see if this tag team is a tag dream and a nightmare for their opponents.
DIY has arrived.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
Ciampa, Gargano, two men who went to war in NXT and came out the other side as an even stronger team.
They've main evented together and against each other, and it's brought them as close as a team can be.
Now we're about to see a new chapter in their history tonight. Seth Rollins is surely still stinging from that loss against Trick Williams.
Absolutely, Michael. Seth's not one to forget a betrayal. And being handcuffed to that ladder, I'm sure he's looking to dish out some payback, title on the line.
Not. And we'll see if LA Knight can help him do just that. I've heard he's equally fired up about Mutiny's antics.
And now placed in the corner.
Oh, he had that scattered.
Boom! A string of counters. Dueling reverses. Tag. Double whip coming. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now.
What a reversal.
Oh. From behind. Back suplex.
Turns back Ciampa's attack. Set up for the side Russian leg sweep. Great wherewithal from Ciampa.
Popped right in the face.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Power drop kick. Bam. Sharp punch. Clothesline.
What impact.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
And making a tag has to seem like a good idea right about now.
And into the corner he goes.
Oh, draping double axe handle. Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jazz, but using your opponent as the drum.
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
Oh, repeated kicks. Bang! Referee needs to check on that fresh cut of Ciampa. The arm absorbing the damage. Turns it around. Oh, nice. Schoolboy from behind. Cover. Oh, somehow
determination there with that kick out.
Gets driven into the corner.
Whitney lariat.
And makes the tag to their partner.
German suplex. Caught with an knee.
Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse.
Whoa, just floating through the air. He can do it here. He's able to kick out before two.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. Got the armbar in deep.
Perfect. Great escape from the armbar.
Man.
Boom, right the button.
Ooh, just relentless.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Getting him right into the corner.
Across the top rope.
That was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area. Sling blade by Rollins.
Despite giving his all, Gargano wasn't able to spare himself from harm there.
Yeah, as Rollins was putting that visionary offensive mindset to work.
And now the tag. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Butterfly double underhook up and down face first.
Using his own move against him.
Punch right in the head.
Rollins firmly establishing the upper hand.
A messianic display of offense from Rollins.
Turning the tables.
Rollins.
No! Rollins lining it up.
Right to the back of the neck.
Ciampa is in serious danger.
Here's the pin.
Got it. There's the winners of the tag match.
Here are your winners. The team of Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
Seth Rollins and LA Knight have done it. A little payback, a tremendous victory, and possibly the start of a powerful new alliance.
This team could really shake things up, Michael. Everyone, except Mutiny, is going to be thrilled if these two keep teaming up.
Now tell me that wasn't the sweetest taste of payback. Man, chewed him up, spit him out, flushed him down the toilet. You know how we do it. Yeah!
You're right. You reminded me of my Shield days. Always ready to throw down, always having each other's backs. There's nothing like it.
Then why'd you guys ever hang up those vests?
Long story. But maybe it's time we break them back out. Interested?
At reforming the Shield? Yes.
Don't you mean, yeah?
Well then, yeah. And first order of business, I'll tell you what, let's go down to Orlando, march right in, Shield style, and get your original NXT belt back.
Yeah.
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 Yeah! Wait a minute. The Shield was a trio. Don't we need another guy?
You were talking to the architect. You don't think I already have someone in mind?
The Shield is reborn with Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and Sheamus. What a stunning return.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 725 pounds, the team of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Absolutely shocking. No one expected the Shield's comeback, especially not CM Punk. And to do this at NXT? Oh, what a statement.
Yeah, with the Survivor Series on the horizon, the Shield's timing couldn't be better. This could shift the balance in the ongoing war against Mutiny, tonight and beyond.
Let's see if this newly reformed Shield can shake the foundations of NXT.
At a combined weight of 919 pounds, the team of CM Punk, Kevin Owens, Trick Williams, and Braun Breaker.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the entire landscape here. We'll have to see if CM Punk has any more tricks up his sleeve in this high-stakes match.
Or if he's even daring enough to try them now that Seth has brought back the Shield. It's a whole different ballgame when those tactical vests come out.
Exactly, Corey. Seth's reformed something from the past to reclaim something from the past. Hopefully reshaping Mutiny's hold on WWE's future. Oh, my God! When you see a unit as aligned as they are, it's really incredible.
Gets lifted into position. The follow-away slam.
I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
Boom! What an uppercut. Jarring.
Oh, man.
Oh, he got a clothesline.
Turns that away.
Clothesline. So effective. These attacks are chipping away at him.
Sheamus doing what he can to protect his territory.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Ooh, he fends that off. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
And he saw that coming from Knight. What a counter. Oh, God. Drop kick. Great athleticism.
punch connects.
Lands a body shot sent to the corner. Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop. Teamwork making the dream work right here with that.
No. Taking a flight to nowhere.
That right there was a patented crash and burn.
The decision to go high risk produced no reward. From behind, back suplex. Oh man, he is fired up now. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout. And this match will continue on.
And Owens it. Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
Well, that gets reversed into the cup. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
Just as devastating as when his opponent does it.
Cover keeps his team in this one.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Clubbing blow. A reversal. He saw that coming, getting clubbed by the axe handle.
Owens running into some trouble. Owens needs to find an opening. Rollins got out of the way. Ripcord. Oh my goodness. Nasty line.
Oh, that's applied. It's cinched in. This could be over.
He has struggled.
Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Great thinking to stop Owens.
And Seth is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
He's still hanging on, still in this thing.
Delivers the leg drop.
Rollins lining it up. Here it comes.
Stop! What a vicious shot. Oh, man, that definitely opened him up.
Look out. There is blood in the water.
Oh, caught him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way.
Hammering! Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough? Got it. What a match and what a great team.
Here are your winners. The team of Seth Rollins, LA Knights, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
A huge win and an even bigger reminder to all of Mutiny why the Shield was such a dominant force.
Some of the faces may have changed, but the results have not. This new Shield is just as formidable, and Mutiny is left wondering what just happened.
So I guess congratulations are in order. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Sheamus, the new Shield, or whatever you're calling yourselves. You got one over on Mutiny. Big deal. And Seth got his precious belt back. I'm a man of my word after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because in the grand scheme of things, what did you really win? A piece of leather and metal? Bravo. You walked out with the same thing you walked in with 2 weeks ago. Just a little ego boost to carry around. So, good job. But that's all you have, Seth. An old dusty prop. Because I will never recognize you as the first NXT champion. You and your gaudy sequin suits are an embarrassment and the antithesis of everything Mutiny stands for. You might have won a battle, but you're far from winning the war. Mutiny isn't just about titles or recognitions. It's about changing the landscape. So enjoy your little victory, because next time, we won't be playing games. Mutiny is here to stay, and we're just getting started.
Man, you and the Shield really put Mutiny on notice. Reforming with LA Knight and Sheamus was a game changer.
Thanks. Putting on those vests really brought back a lot of good memories. I know Punk says we didn't achieve much, but he's wrong. He's given the Shield a target.
Mutiny didn't see it coming, that's for sure. It's nice to see Punk on his heels.
And nice to see us adding some real firepower to the team. Welcome aboard, Seth.
It's not just me. LA Knight and Sheamus are ready to fight if we need them.
That makes 3 of us. So, what's our next move?
I don't know about anyone else, but I want those Unity titles out of Mutiny's hands.
Agreed. You two think you're up for it?
I missed out on them once. I'm not letting that happen again.
It's probably the most pain we can inflict on them before Survivor Series. So I'm definitely up for it.
Good. And let's keep our alliance quiet for now. No need to give Punk any more information than we have to.
So you're saying keep our mouths shut and let our fists do the talking?
I can do that.
Have you two come for a friendly chat, or is this some sort of an ambush?
Let's call it a royal decree, because this gentleman and the queen are going after the Unity titles.
You two? Interesting. Not the combination I would have expected. How about I schedule a warm-up match, just to see how this all works?
No warm-ups. Our entire legacy, the very essence of NXT, is being threatened by Mutiny. We're taking those titles before Survivor Series, and that's just the beginning.
Fair enough. I should warn you, though, Punk is not eager to hand out Unity title shots, especially to a team from WWE.
We figured. What's it going to take?
The word is that the only way for a team from our side to earn a shot at the Unity Championships is in a 4-way Tornado tag match at NXT Mutiny. If you want those titles before Survivor Series, you'll have to run through their best teams.
Who cares? Punk's just trying to wear us down because he remembers what happened the last time I went down there.
Okay. If you want me to make arrangements, I will. But you'll be walking into the lion's den.
Only because the queen hasn't conquered it yet.
Set it up.
It's the lone team representing WWE.
The following is a intergender tornado match. Introducing first, the team of Charlotte Flair and Seth Rollins.
The odds are definitely stacked against the team representing WWE, but I, for one, am hoping they can pull off the upset here and earn a shot at the Unity titles.
I would be very careful saying anything like that in this arena, but between you and me, my fingers are crossed too.
This tornado tag match is about to kick off.
And their opponents. First, the team of Roxanne Perez and Shawn Spears.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe.
Making their way to the ring, the team of Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
And their opponents, the team of Shayna Baszler and Charlie Dempsey.
The WWE Universe already reaching a fever pitch upon their arrival, and we are just seconds away from a highly anticipated match. Normally tornado match. There are no alliances. It's all chaos. But I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the Mutiny teams work together to take out the WWE squad.
I don't know, Corey. Most of these superstars join Mutiny specifically for the chaos. They all want to come out on top no matter who they have to go through.
One thing's for sure, if the team from WWE can prevail, they'll earn a Unity Tag Team title opportunity.
And she anticipated what was coming.
My God, what a striking display.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Hamstring crushing knee strikes. Repeated strikes. Vicious attack. They outlaw that move from other sports for a reason.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Backbreaker. Right. Elizabeth is coming in.
Shoulders down. Easily kicks out of that one. Too early for that pin attempt.
Pick the leg. Oh, man. That'll tear your hamstring. Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
Armbringer finger snap. An old school tactic that is as effective as ever. Oh no! Stop to the arm. Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed. Oh! Head and shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
No, he pops the shoulder before 3.
He thought he had it. Great way to completely disrupt the momentum and buy yourself some time.
And a well-timed counter.
This might be the end here.
Holding over this is over. Shoulders down. And meanwhile, Perez. Left hook.
There's some power behind that punch.
Oh, he cuts it off. The shoulders are down. Johnny Gargano forces the shoulder.
I can't believe the run. They could have got by Rollins.
Stop.
Trying to end this match here and now.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Powerbomb position.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Roxanne Perez looking for Chris Pop rocks. Can Candice come back from that?
That can make an opening for her.
Kick to the gut.
Back around into a neck breaker. Cover. This could be all over. Doing whatever it takes to keep this one alive.
Got the leg. Ooh, a dragon screw. That would destroy a knee.
Got the cover. This might be the end.
His arm shot off the mat before 1. How? Her endurance is really being tested now.
Big forearm.
And look at from the back suplex.
He quickly gets out of dodge. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Oh, shin breaker.
Flair stepping through, has it locked in, figure 4. Perhaps looking for the bridge, there it is.
She breaks the hold. Now the pin. Can Perez keep the shoulders down? He stops the pin.
This isn't over yet.
But now. Oh, it is the schoolgirl. Drop kick from behind.
Flair delivering the chop.
Cortina clutches in. Time to go night-night.
Just wrenching away here. Absolutely.
He lets his opponent out of the submission. Yeah, but covering their opponent for the win.
And they score the win. What a tag match.
here are your winners, the team of Charlotte Flair and Seth Rollins.
These two just defy the odds and earn themselves a shot at the Unity titles.
They defied the odds and CM Punk's plans, Cole. He was hoping to wear these two down. Now he's got to put those Unity titles on the line.